thought we had to wait until this episode actually.
No, we don't care about that.
Oh.
I mean, because it's your fans. They won't. They don't even know about the podcast
Okay.
yet. So if you want to do it, I got another tripod if you want to use it.
I'm really trying to behave every time I come to LA. All of my boyfriends text me.
Hilarious.
What? Because everybody following you on the gun. Like, we know you out here.
They see me. They watch my live and they just send eyes. That's all they do.
All right,
Oh, bitch, I ain't got no lotion.
We do though. I got.
Please and thank you.
Oh, and I do music for real, so I'm going to have to holler at you by trying to get a feature
you
before
said
you get too
When
big
you
and I
said
can't
that, I
afford
just
you.
heard Tahir go, stop.
No, they all be giving you a hard time without really be doing music, man.
Okay.
So I got a record I think you would fit perfectly.
Oh my God, Joe boy!
This is all the
He cannot do it. Dang! Literally every time.
podcast was cool. So the record that I want
The
to see
Wonder Years was supposed to come out on
You
Thanksgiving.
didn't hear him when you walked out and you stood up. He was like, and I really do music too. These guys always look. And then I said, why when you started that, I just heard Tahir go, stop. He kept
Stop
shaking
it.
anyway.
It was
It's a running
trash.
joke at this point.
Oh, is it live?
Yeah, it's live.
This my granny be using this kind of.
Yeah.
This is first lady lotion.
So we are live. So you are live now. You can say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Did you want to use one of these tripods for your fans?
Yes, that would be great.
Do you use Instagram Live or?
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to be up and down.
Yeah. That's vertical.
Vertical, yeah.
All right, let me switch this tripod out then.
So you're here till tomorrow?
I'm here until Sunday. I'm catching a red eye out here.
Gotcha.
I gotta go to Philly. Never been to Philly.
Really?
Never been.
Philly is one of my favorite
Never been
cities.
Listen, my five.
You was not about to say New York.
Top cities. Never been to New York. My
Anaya!
biggest fan base is.
Why you ain't been?
I
You gotta go.
What are you scared for? Listen, there's no way. There's no training.
Yeah.
It's not a usual thing. So you're right in feeling weird about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I be like, bruh, I don't know why. Me and Joe were just talking about this.
Yeah.
I met Will Smith. And I don't know if you know that.
He's posted the picture like 7. When you did it on the Instagram pictures, I'm like, you idiot.
And so after I met him, we were talking about this yesterday. Some of his employees were like, "Can we get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Bro, y'all work with Will Smith?" They're like, "Yeah, bro, it's cool, but I watch your videos every day." Yeah, it was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Oh my God, he does look like a man.
No,
Oh
I hate
my
it. I completely hate it.
God. Aw.
Poor little dude. Man, this thing is jacked up.
Well,
We broke that wall, and then we ended up being here for like 3 weeks more after that.
Is it showing in that shot?
Yeah,
You want to put something in front of it?
I'm gonna be in front of it.
What about football?
This we pulled the thing off because we got.
We got racially discriminated against, so we're moving to a new building.
Oh no.
So, but we put all this stuff up, but we were just like, man, whatever. Yeah, we actually moving to a new building next week.
So these people have racial issues.
Yeah, man, that was cheating.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
It was just always like complaining about stuff, but with no warrant. Like when we got the building, we were like, yo, we shoot a podcast,
Yeah.
we shoot content here. And then they're like, well, what are you doing here shooting? It's like, but that's what we told you.
Yeah,
We're
they
gonna
were
do.
here for.
So yeah, we definitely got a new building coming. I was gonna tell you this, and I'll probably touch on this too when we start. What's
Okay.
gonna call it? You definitely have a future in acting. You do know that, right?
No, people keep telling me
I'm
that.
telling you this, 'cause I'm a writer.
Dude,
Let me tell you.
this is regular me.
Okay, so let me tell you this, because for me, like when I'm a writer, like and I can like see people, like and just you have like that natural thing, like that intangible thing you can't even teach people.
Wow.
You just have it. You would
Thank you.
you would murder if you had a TV show.
Uh-huh.
Because you're just naturally funny. You're funny when you don't even be trying to be.
Thank you.
So I definitely think that that's going to be in your future. So I know if it's not something that you
Sit it down, Lord.
even in your videos, you always watch, because I was doing more research on you. I was watching your video, like you're funny. Like even on the video, the crazy chick video when you went and you like started hitting the
That
car.
was a true.
That really happened? You beat up the wrong car. Bro, I was like, she is her. And then the face you made, like, oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, oh.
Yo.
What are you?
And
Who are you?
That's just funny.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like even when I was watching your videos, I'm like, oh, she's doing it and she doesn't even know she's doing it. She's great. have that thing that just pops.
I wrote that.
That's dope.
I write off
See,
my
you
own
have
shit.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I can see you having your own sitcom, like about, just you, like just about your life, and that it would hit. I'm telling you, I'm not just capping just to say that. I'm like, I would
maybe
could
so.
easily, you know what I'm saying? So
Maybe so.
I'm gonna put that in your spirit. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Get that positive energy and say, ha! You know what I mean?
That'd be cool. I think I'm afraid of like being on camera I don't.
No, I feel you.
I don't think I'd be. That would probably make me uneasy.
No, I feel you. Because, I mean, even when we shot with you yesterday, I mean, like, you're just, like, this is how you always know when you're doing good. Like, I mean, I know you shoot, like, a lot of different stuff. Like, when the directors, like, don't have to give you that many notes. Like, a lot of times we're shooting with people, we have to be like, or they'll come to me, like, you got to get them to talk. But with you, it's just easy. You know,
I like
so.
I guess I like the talk.
Yes.
I guess I like to talk. But I'm not really, you know what's funny? I'm not really like a people person.
Right,
Like
yes.
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you were alluding to that yesterday. We were talking. Yeah. No, I feel you. No, but you're definitely very. Like, your energy is very inviting and welcoming.
Hey Kev, I have no idea how to do this.
Okay. Is it already live?
Not yet.
All right. Just once you get it set up, I'll just put it on this tripod.
Here you go, and then you can press it whenever it's time to. I guess, or Sade can. Whenever you're done.
Do I need to title it or anything?
Yes.
Righteous and ratchet.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Righteous.
So.
Go that first.
Righteous, yeah. We'll go to the right.
No,
first.
this is the right.
So the righteous and ratchet and righteous and ratchet. We gonna be lit.
That's funny. I love y'all.
Oh man, we love you. I'm so excited that we're able to get this.
This is great.
I wish I could have saw the way you seen it. No, you was still in the room. The way I ran up to here and jumped.
No, I seen it because I didn't know who you were. Like I didn't look at the sheet.
You recognized me
right, but
after
then,
you.
Yeah, but then I see you. I was like, oh, you're you. I was like, wait, I know you.
Yeah, that was the cutest
You're
thing.
just funny.
That was the cutest
How many
thing.
that lotion though?
I think I scrunched up the rug here.
Okay,
No, those aren't like that.
He said it's no.
Oh, I like those boobs.
Thank you.
Not good.
I'm married to a black woman. This is not unusual to me.
I really look forward to meeting Kevin's wife. Man.
She a bigger fan of Melissa.
Hey, listen. Melissa gonna pass me by. I already know.
But you know it.
I just told her to put me in the rider as her assistant. Oh, your phone went.
Okay. Let's see. Look at her. Look how dope she is. Hey, Melissa.
Why is it? It just said checking connection and it went never went live.
Oh, y'all got
Oh,
Wi-Fi?
you want to give it a Wi-Fi?
Oh,
You're
it
probably
just
gonna
went.
use
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm probably still.
It just worked.
Okay. But you can connect to the Wi-Fi still though, just so it won't buffer.
No, the Wi-Fi here is trash.
Oh, okay.
It's better off on your LTE.
Look at it. Oh, well then can you go make sure the Wi-Fi is off then too? Probably.
Will you turn your Wi-Fi
Hey,
button
your
on
live is
on your phone?
booming.
Booming.
I left my Wi-Fi.
God, dog.
How many minutes you got up in there?
On your phone.
Bro, it already full on.
Oh,
Okay. Turn the go. Can you go
There you
make
go.
sure the Wi-Fi is off though, Kevin?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kevin, I mean, sorry.
Yeah, it's off
Kevin.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
what
sure
you
Wi-Fi is
Wi-Fi
off.
is on. It probably calls him Kevin, huh?
Yeah, I think well, I call him sometimes, like when I'm trying to be like condescending.
Sorry, just clean out the camera, guys. Please forgive me. All right, there we go.
It was still on, huh?
It was on.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I left it on from when I left the hotel.
All right, cool.
Let's
Yeah.
eat.
Make sure this camera's
Oh,
on.
okay. Can I use that phone right there?
No.
Can I use it for the timer?
Yeah.
Let's do this, Buddhist.
Thank you.
All right, camera speeds. The live is good. Guys, there's no Josh here, so if it doesn't work, I'm sorry.
Say it in the comments, I guess.
Yeah. But there will be nothing we can do about it, so.
You can say it, but
Yeah, ain't no.
Hey, Annihilators.
Annihilator, stand up. All right, cool. They're
Met the
here.
Righteous and Ratchet podcast with Kevin on
All right.
stage and Dope Boy.
There we go. I'm going to be doing double duty and doing the sound, too.
About to have a good time. Did you want to come in and sit and watch, or you good with that?
No, I will. I don't want.
Okay, I'll grab you a chair and put it right there for when you come in. I'll sit with you.
Oh, you got to do that for
I'll just have this chair set up for you when you come in.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we got 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, talking your mic though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold on, go. Hold on. Start it again though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
Go ahead, Anaya.
It's your girl Anaya. Boy, I'm in the light.
Ooh.
I'm at the righteous and private.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, she's free. Her freestyle is.
I said righteous and righteous. Can you hear me?
Check it out.
Microphone check 1, 2, 3.
Kev. Oh, that's what it is. Kev.
Somebody says you can't see Kevin on Anaya's live, so let me see it.
Oh, dang, they on both.
Where you see that?
Somebody said it on YouTube. Somebody's on our live and your live at the same time.
Wow.
Damn,
So
dog.
move it.
No,
Right
I see,
next to-
I see Kev. Wait, let me see.
I like to move it.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
Just make sure you can see her.
Yeah, she's a star. So as long as we see her, we're good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But who painted this perfect painting?
I don't even know who did that.
That was the guy.
No, he didn't do that one.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe he did.
I think he did.
I won't.
Yeah, I might go to the house, man. I might not take that to the office.
Word?
I love it. All right. Sound speeds, camera speeds. Let me just double check real quick because if we didn't shoot this whole thing, I'm gonna be livid. All right, recording.
Cool.
All right,
You on both?
And we're good everywhere. Good on every.
Start the timer now, so I'll be good with the abs. All right.
Righteous and Ratchet with Inayah Lamis. Take 1.
All right, ready?
Ready. Why is no one ready?
You're not ready?
No, that's from Worth.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Know your movies.
All right.
This
Sorry.
gum in his microphone.
Sorry. I keep forgetting, y'all. Dang.
You can make that sound so loud.
You just did that, Kev?
Campbell, that was actually really, okay. That was,
I didn't pop my lip though. I just did my tongue.
I was gonna say, that was a
But you
little.
put your hand on your hip when you did it.
Let's start with that, though.
Y'all ready to get this going?
We're ready to get this
What
going.
up? This is your boy Doughboy,
And Kev on sound.
and this is another installment of Started Off to the Right, Righteous and Ratchet, and we're here with Anaya. She does great music, and she is so pretty, and we are gonna have fun and talk about it.
Later.
Hey!
Hey.
Annihilators Unite!
Yes.
You are
You are here
here.
with us. And before we
So
start,
excited.
we want to give a special shout out to the Patreon, the Right Pack. A lot of them are watching this show live right now. What is today?
We know we're shooting this,
Today
though.
is
Today's
Saturday.
Saturday.
This isn't going to air for the regular folks until Wednesday. But because they're down with the Patreon and they pay their $5 a month,
Boom.
they're here. And you get a bonus episode. So if you want to be a part of all that magic, go to righteousandratchet.com so you can join the fun. Kev, are you ready?
And guess what? You get all the Kevs on stage.
All of tell them about that really
Brand new
quickly.
show, Slept On with Doughboy. In case you missed it with Kev on stage, spoiler alert, Kevin Doughboy. Melissa has Love Hour After Dark. Huh? You know, that
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
sounds
love you.
sensual.
I love you, Melissa.
And some other stuff. Joshy Gun's got a music show coming out. So all that for $5.
For $5. We didn't raise the price on you. All you got to do is pay $5 a month and you're good to go.
That's
But
like a $5 box from Wendy's.
come
That's
on.
like a $5
$5 box. Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But without further ado, I want to take a second to introduce our guest of the evening.
Hello.
I'll let you introduce yourself. Let the people know who you
Hi,
are.
everybody. I'm Inayah Lamis.
Yes.
I'm shy.
You are not. Are you really shy?
Hell no. Nope.
So I'm gonna start.
You start it off,
And
Kevin.
Anaya, we're gonna try and be better interviewers. We are big trash. I'm
Yes.
gonna tell you why. We've only interviewed people that we really like and are fans of, and we forget that we are not like just talking to y'all. We just be chopping it up like you would backstage
Got
in the
it.
green
Right.
room.
Got it.
And the viewers don't want us to talk.
They wanna hear about you.
So we are going to try our very hardest
Okay.
to do this. So let me just get this out first,
Okay.
and then I'll go into journalism mode.
Come
Okay.
on, let's go.
I found out about Anaya on a video with Lala Milan.
Yes.
Okay, it was about when your best friend sings better than you.
Yes.
And Lala was trying to sing, and then you kept out singing her, and I was like, oh, this is the content I signed up for.
Yes.
Followed you, and was like, oh my God, you are so talented. So
Oh
if
my
you
God.
don't know, she can sing
No, she can
and
sing.
rap.
I mean, I can do a little bit.
No, you don't. You know what? Let me stop you right here.
I'm not really a rapper.
No, I want. Listen, there are so many people who are not talented who who are not humble.
You said
Talented people need to. You don't have to brag because I'm bragging on you.
Yeah.
Just don't downplay the compliment.
There we go.
Just be like, oh, thank you. God bless you.
okay.
A heart.
I respect
Okay.
that.
And especially black women. My sister-in-law was talking about this. She was like, I be feeling so bad about like my accomplishments, and she was like, white men never feel that bad.
This is true.
Whoa.
White men never feel bad about saying stuff. Why should you?
You're right.
No, they never feel bad. They write one article like I'm alright. Like you know,
Pulitzer Prize.
my wife has written a whole
Dang.
book and she talking about I'm not an author. Like you literally published a book.
A whole book.
Yes. What are you talking about? So anyway,
Definitely gonna get it. Sorry.
you are so creative, so talented.
Thank
You
you.
sing and rap and sing, and you do everything well. And you have great personality. And you are a black woman. Doughboy loves
Yes.
black women. He supports them because he is one.
Shut up.
She came to my show in Houston
I
It's
did.
time.
and brought family members.
Yes.
So please
Yes.
follow her at. Is there not underscore?
Yes.
Okay, it's an Inayah underscore Lamis.
That's right.
Okay, follow her now
You got it.
or follow her later, but don't you click off this video without following her.
I got introduced to her with the Sugar Daddy joint.
True story.
That so talk to that
It
was
is a
based on a
true
true
story.
story.
Tell us the story.
Thought you'd never ask. Okay, so I was, completely fed up with dating guys in my age group. Just, the games and the lies and the lies and the games. So I was like, I'm just gonna step over to the more mature side. And I did that, and it changed my life.
How old was he? Like how?
Yeah, you gotta know.
How far over the hill was he?
He was 55.
Woo!
Oh, that's a sugar pop.
Oh yeah.
That's pop. I better fix the carburetor before you call. Hold on, now.
Hold on, baby.
Jimmy Earl.
All right.
So
No.
55.
Yeah.
Wow.
So are you done with regular age men?
I was at a space where I needed a break from all of the BS. I want the comfort. I want the security. I want the
Social Security.
and so I did that, and now he has literally set the standard for what a dude got to come with. For real.
Alright, change the game. You young boys better come correct. 'Cause ain't nobody playing. It's older men out here that's handling business, and that's one thing I think I really like about your music. It's just really real and authentic.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like just
True
manufactured or made up.
Right.
It just feels.
I can't even make music about something I ain't never been through. Like I have to have lived it, or somebody that's very close to me has to have lived it, because I have to see it in order to tap into the emotion of it and then write about it.
Really?
Yeah, unless I'm promoting a product, like if it's like a jingle, how I sell my jingles.
That's another thing too. So you got into the game. So you were doing jingles before the big. Talk to me about that. How did you even get into that?
So I still work for my jingle. I haven't quit my job.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys right here. I didn't even ask you this. I want to take another 15 minutes after we're done with this and have you on my masterclass because I be trying to tell people that you don't have to quit your job to chase your dream. In fact, the first investment in your dream is your job.
Come on, Kevin.
My first tour, I worked full time. Monday through Thursday. They gave me Fridays to work remote, not off. Work remote. And I came back and I went on tour for 50 cities and worked.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do
that.
it again, and my wife was like, all right, Cam,
enough.
Yeah.
we're doing it again, Cam.
Right.
Let her talk.
Yeah.
For real, if you have like 15 more minutes, I want to have a creator
Yes, of
conversation.
course.
But yeah, tell us
absolutely,
about your
absolutely.
regular job that you still work even though
Yeah.
you are famous.
So I'm popular. I'm not famous.
Well, you're famous.
Oh,
You got 1.6 on
yeah,
Trend.
1.6.
Sugar Daddy got 6.8 million on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's more unpopular.
Yeah.
You're famous to the people that you're famous to.
I guess
Right.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't see it that way because I'm still so me. You know what I mean? Like I still go to Walmart and buy tissue, and when I run out of toilet paper, I'll go in the store and people are like,
You group? What are you doing here at Walmart?
What are you doing?
like people will literally freeze up, like can't even move, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, just breathe, But yeah, I haven't quit my job. I work for a jingle company. I've been there for 6 years. I actually love what the jingle company has taught me because it's taught me to be like quicker, faster on my feet with my lyrics. that's where I started rapping at. The jingle
Really?
company. Yeah, I've only been.
How did you get
Right.
into that? Like, did you just like go to the newspaper and the classifieds like, jingle writer? I'll call you.
Jamie
No.
Foxx and you are the only two jingle
I've
writers.
ever-
And everyone knows, right?
I've
Like,
never. I didn't know that job existed.
every time I say that, they be like Jingles 2000. Yeah, just like Jingles 2000. Except I don't work in a cubicle. But it's a studio setting.
Okay.
It feels like my natural, like I go in there and create just like I would create regular music. It came about because I went to a studio session with the guy who owns the jingle company.
Oh,
And
okay. You heard the voice?
Yeah, he heard the voice.
Okay.
He was like, hey, this would be different, but I would like for you to try it. Went and tried it, been there for 6 years.
So do you have to actually go into work, or you do it from home? Like write the jingles, you just
Yeah,
only go
I
in to
can
record them?
write anywhere, and then when I get back to the job, I go record what I wrote.
That is.
And we submit it to whatever company. Like right now, I'm working on jingles for the cheerleaders, football
Okay.
cheerleaders. And so I just, whatever the team is, like if it's the Cowboys, I just ride on Cowboy. It's really repetitive. It's like EDM.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's easy. It's so easy, and it's good money.
Good, clean.
And that's just dope too, because it seems like then you're essentially always cooking up, because whether you go to your 9 to 5, you're doing your music.
Still, yeah.
If you go to the studio, you're doing your music. You're
Man,
always.
It's a real blessing to
That
be
is-
able to operate in my gift and get paid for it.
Whew.
That's
That is-
literally. I tell me and Doe were
Yeah.
talking about this right before you came. Like, and we've said this before. If it doesn't get any better than this, like if I don't be any higher,
Yeah.
the fact that I can travel, tell jokes with my friends, and see the world,
Yeah.
that's it.
Happy to die like this.
You made it. That was the goal of all
Yeah,
of
hell
this.
yeah.
Because man, Will Smith said this recently. Because this is before I met him, but I did meet him. Earlier
Side
this
note.
week. If people haven't known, and I will continue to post that picture as much as I want.
Okay.
Because I met Will Smith.
Okay.
So he was saying that like he had got his own head about his movies because he had been breaking box office records and stuff, and it was like kind of like putting him in a box because he was like, if I got to do this to make 100 million and my body, and then he was like, you'll never make enough money, you'll never have enough movies.
Yeah.
Number one, you'll never have enough sex, you'll never have enough. It'll never be enough if you're not content.
Yeah.
So I focused on just enjoying the ride as it goes up, and a lot of famous people, they're like, man, I actually really miss when I wasn't as famous.
Regular life.
When I could go to, because you're probably going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to go to Walmart
I'm,
for yourself.
I'm in that transition now.
Yeah.
Actually, like I said, I go in Walmart to buy tissue and people freak out, and I'm like, hey, I ran out of tissue just like you. I remember it was at one point in time while I was on my rise, my light tag got cut off because I wouldn't, you think the popularity would make you
Rich.
to them. It looks like you got bread or whatever. So I remember going to inside the Kroger's to go pay the light bill. And the teller was like crying. And I'm like, girl, I have a pink light bill.
Turn this back on.
I'm like, this is real life right here. Like,
When you
get
wipe
out
your
of there.
tears, I really need you to process this. It's dark.
Look, and she could see like my frustration. I'm like, dude, I got food in my refrigerator. Can we speed this up? And she was just like, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes. And then she was like, can I please take a picture with you when I'm done? I was like, of course. But
Wow.
right now,
We don't get these lights on.
Yeah,
So we got proper
it feels
lighting.
good. Yeah, the transition feels good. I do realize that there's gonna be a time where it's like can't go, nowhere.
Absolutely. And it changes really quickly. I think it's
Ooh,
just.
what?
It's. I'm going to talk to you about it. I know we had talked about that, when we met earlier.
Yeah.
But tell them about when it happened for you. Like, just
Yeah.
take me back to that time and that place
of course.
in that
I'd
moment.
be happy to share this. I never get tired of
It's a
sharing
great
this
story.
I had 4,900 followers when I posted the Boot Up remake that I did. All right, I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I had 50,000 followers.
Oh my God.
Overnight.
That's a lot.
I still get chills when I tell the story
Absolutely.
because it literally had the hard work didn't happen overnight, of course.
Right.
I've been working at that since forever.
Uh-huh.
But the acknowledgement happened overnight. Okay,
Yeah.
so I wake up, I'm like, what is that? Like phone notifications? I'm scrolling for minutes. I have like 20 missed calls, like tons of text messages. My
Yeah.
mama, my sisters, everybody's like, Jamie Foxx reposted you, and Tiffany Haddish reposted you, and Ella May commented on your video, and when Maxwell DM'd me, y'all.
Maxwell?
I was like,
You talking
Lord,
about
take me now. Maxwell DM'd me. He was like, yo, you are light.
Wow.
That's such a Maxwell
It
statement.
really is. I don't even know what it means, but it's, I know it means
But
something.
I was like, I'll be like,
That's like
today.
the third churchy thing you have done.
Man,
I know you grew
it's
up
my
country
background.
too.
Yes,
I know. You
absolutely.
ain't got to. You can't join it.
Yeah,
You
you
got
born
to be
into it.
born.
You born into it. No, so 50K overnight. It just kept going from there. By the end of the week, I was at like 200,000
Wow.
plus, and then now I'm up to 1.6 million. And this just happened last year, like year before last.
And what was going on? What was going on in life around that time?
Oh,
like,
my life was bad.
talk to me about that. Like
I was
about the
going
things
through
that.
so much, Kevo.
Were you?
I had just lost my grandfather, who's my best friend. I got him tatted on my arm. I have a whole sleeve.
I
of
saw
him.
that. You said he died in your arms.
He died in my arms.
Like,
He died-
literally?
He died in my arms. He was in his hospital bed next to me, and I was just, I was cradling him because I wasn't ready for that.
Right. Yeah.
And we had so many scares already of him, his health declining, and all that.
Right.
And he came out of it every time. So this time too, I was just like, this will pass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he left me. He left me. I was in shock. Like I stood there until the coroners came, or I'm sorry, the funeral home came, bagged him up. I walked outside. I was right behind them as they were wheeling him to the hearse, and then I watched them drive away. I stood in the street like, this is not happening right now.
Right.
I was so broken.
Yeah.
I was so broken. I fell into a very, very deep depression. I was sitting in the middle of my living room floor, just like drinking.
Mm.
I was in a terrible space.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. This is okay.
I was in a really bad
Yeah.
space, and I just remember him, telling me the best time to write about it is when you're going through it.
Mm.
So I just started penning,
Mm.
just started penning, and before I knew it, I had like songs after songs in front of me, and then the Boot Up joint was the hottest record in the city at the time. I'm sorry, in the world
Right.
at that time, and so I was using guys as like, to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this one guy I slept with, and he was like bummed about the fact that I didn't stay connected with him after that.
Right.
So if you've ever heard the thank you, if you've ever heard the remake that I did,
Mm-hmm.
the intro says that put him in his feelings.
Yeah.
So I wrote about it,
Okay.
and I did it to the Boot Up beat, and then
And then everything just
yeah.
explodes and,
that
it just
all
goes
came
crazy.
from my grandfather telling me the best time to write about it is when you're going through it.
Woo.
So and
Deep
nobody,
story.
nobody.
And then life has just changed and then everything. Look at
Yeah,
life
after
now.
that.
It's just such an amazing, just
Yo,
inspirational story.
I really feel like my grandpa got to heaven. First of all, my grandpa was like Jesus' first cousin.
Yeah.
Okay, couldn't read or write to save his life, but knew the Bible like the back of his hand. Didn't go to school, was one of the ones that stayed, worked on the farm, helped his family, take care of the family, all of
Yeah.
that. So,
And I got you. And I don't want to stop the great moment that's going on, but Kev, I brought this for you. It's going down, bro.
what is that?
We're going to the beach, bro. And we've been working on our beach bodies. That's why I brought. Speaking of beach bodies, the holidays are behind us. Now it's time to work off those holiday treats and get back into
Where
fitness.
did that come from?
Beachbody On Demand is an easy-to-use streaming service that gives you instant access to a wide variety of super effective workouts you can do from the comfort of your living room 24/7. There are thousands of effective workouts for all fitness levels, ranging from bodybuilding to weight training to cardio, HIIT to yoga, even dance workouts.
Yeah.
View on your computer, web-enabled TV, tablet, smartphone, Roku, Apple TV, Chromecast, and more. Now, you know, we have been on our fitness thing. I've been trying to lose a lot of weight, so I go there. I do a lot of yoga because I got to stretch more. It helps get my body warm. Now, listen to this. I really want you to try this service because I want you to get the body that you deserve. And summer is coming. Right now, my listeners can get a special free trial membership when you text RR to 303030 You will get full access to the entire platform for free. All the workouts, the nutrition information, and support. Totally free. Again, just text RR to 303030. Oh, I felt so bad because I was like, maybe I should have her talk about this after this ad. I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm about to break this up.
The best random marketing.
So random.
Oh,
That was,
okay.
You did that.
Okay, we're back.
You
Right
did
back to it. Okay.
Wow.
So now,
Wow.
talk to us now. How has life changed in the last year and a half? Like, what's a normal day for you now?
How has my life changed? Yeah, I was saying I really do think that my grandfather went to heaven and was like,
Nice.
I really think he went to heaven and was like,
Nah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I like
I got a
that.
grandbaby down there that's really, and then I think God was like, you my boy.
I got you.
You know I had you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand me? I think your grandpa told you. You understand me? I got my grandbaby. You
I really
understand me?
think so. I think God is like up there in the pulpit with him. So, everyday life for me is waking up, getting my son ready for school,
Okay.
dropping him off, going to go do jingles, or going to work, I'll say.
Okay.
So hold on, we'll talk about that in the master class. Because that's the fact that I be trying to tell people don't want to believe me. They're like, no, man, you
gotta be all in.
go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You drop your son off and you go to work.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
And you come back and I'm trying to tell y'all, masterclass people, you'll have this episode. But just 1.6 million followers on the gram. This is a little shade and I'm just gonna have to do it. There's a lot of people in Los Angeles with over 1 million followers and don't go to work and have no money. And they can't fathom having to go to work.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong with work.
There's absolutely nothing wrong.
Why do people feel like, well, you on Instagram? Do you go to work?
Yeah.
You got bills?
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't matter how much money you make on music and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, when your career pops to a point, you're not going to be able to work.
Right.
Right.
But until that point, you don't want the lights to go off.
Social media destroys the real perception of like life.
Yes.
Like it makes you, because you can sell so many lies on there.
It's only the highlights
It's
of your
an app,
life.
people.
It's an
app.
People
Calm
are
down.
face tuning their face, their body, their. There's one girl, she's amazing at doing stuff, but she like made her weave more full on Photoshop. I said I never seen.
How? Really?
Listen,
There's a
her
filter
name
for
is
that?
Miller something. I can't remember her name. Melissa showed it to me. This girl is
What was the app?
We need that.
I think she's doing it on Photoshop.
Oh.
But people don't post their ugly. You know how many selfies it takes to get a postable selfie?
Oh, that's true.
Listen, I took my wig off last week and I was just straight set it off Queen Latifah braid. And I put it on my gram on my story. Like, yeah, this stuff comes off at night.
And I think that's part of your allure is you are authentic.
Very
You know what
much
I mean?
so,
Your
yes.
personality is so pure. Like when I was like, she'd probably be cool. This is my barrier for people.
Yeah.
If I would invite them to game night, I like them.
Absolutely.
And I'm like,
She would kill it at game
lit
night.
at
Oh,
Taboo. She would be fun at game night. You seem like you would be fun to like in a cookout. You know, 9 of them was over there. We had a great time.
Who all over them? Yep.
Do you play
Anaya is
spades?
one of the names
I
that
don't.
You know,
I don't play spades. I play solitaire pretty well.
Solitaire?
Oh, is that not?
I don't know how to play. I know how to play it on the computer, but I wouldn't know how to
I
do
know
it.
how to play pity pat.
What's that?
Pity pat?
Yeah.
Where y'all from?
I'm from Sacramento.
I'm from El Paso, but it's not really Texas, I know.
Oh.
What is pity pat?
I've never heard
Not
of it.
really Texas, I know.
Well, I wanted to piggyback on what you guys are saying too about the keeping a job while you're chasing your dream.
Yes.
I think it's definitely smarter to do that because I feel like sometimes when people do that all in the process, they be like, well, I'm just going to do this one thing that I'm passionate about. Sometimes it puts more pressure on you to deliver quicker. So like if you were just saying, I'm going to quit my job and only write songs, then it's like, I got to pay these bills. So I think it's a lot smarter to do it that way so you don't put so much pressure on your gift. Because I think like that can kind of like dilute it.
Yeah,
at
and then the
times.
jingles is like, it's stress relief for me too. Like I can be having a bad day. I can literally go to work whenever I want.
That's
I have
dope.
a key.
You just pull up.
Yeah, I just pull up and go in there and create. You know?
And when you write, like, I know you sell products on your Instagram, that's separate from your jingle job.
Yeah, that's my own jingle.
That's your
jingle
own.
writing company.
You are one of the few people that can have similar engagement on your regular content and your ads.
Yeah.
Because people's
Oh.
ads, it's like,
Look at that.
oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ad, and even me included,
Yeah.
ad engagement, when people feel like, oh, it's an ad,
Yeah.
they don't care.
Yeah.
And yours be just as engaging, like you were selling
Oh,
the vagina cookie wash
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
and I was like, I was looking at the things, and after your next video was just you singing.
Yeah.
It was the same
Yeah.
thing, and like that is
Oh,
a
thank you,
skill
Kimberly. Thank you.
that very few have.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, girl, you got it.
You
Thank
got it for sure.
Thank you. I think it's just whatever the content and marketing genius. Like I know how to sell stuff.
That's
Yes,
super dope.
you do. I have a question for you that's not on the list. You're
Right.
from Houston.
I am.
What's
H-Time. What it do?
So look how much. Now, Houston is having another rise. Houston never really went
We
anywhere.
pretty lit right now, man.
Houston never really went anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You, Meg the Stallion,
Yes.
Toby,
Normani.
Normani.
Yes, Toby.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just 4 people.
Yeah.
On fire right now. I didn't think about that.
Houston.
Yeah.
Lizzo.
Lizzo's from Houston?
She's from Minnesota.
Lizzo is from Mo City.
What?
She's from
That's where
Houston.
Travis Scott is from, Houston,
Travis
from Mo
Scott,
City.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keelan from Mo City.
Yep.
So what part of Houston are you from?
I'm from the east side of Houston, Texas.
Okay, because Houston is like, I've
It's
had shows in
huge.
Houston and people are like, oh, you're not on my side of Houston.
Yeah.
They're like, literally, you have a show on this side, you come. So we wanted to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
if you had a Mount Rushmore of Houston artists,
Oh.
who would go on there?
Ah, Mount Rushmore is how many?
4.
Oh, that's not fair. All right. I'm cool with all of this.
You can do legends if you don't want to do. If you want to do legends, so nobody that's coming up with you feels offended.
Right.
You can do
Okay. All right. Cool. So Beyonce.
that. So you got to go
Beyonce is
first.
from.
Beyonce from
Come,
Houston.
you
No,
better
I
act
just
like
be
you
forgetting.
know.
Yeah, I be forgetting. Okay.
Act like you know.
So
Okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce, and then me right next
Okay.
to
Put
me.
yourself
Okay,
on there.
absolutely.
I'd be mad if you did that.
Yeah.
This is my mountain.
Me be Lil Kiki.
Lil Kiki, what you know about it? What you
That's
talking?
my
What
Lil
you
Kiki.
boy.
Okay.
Me, B, Kiki, and I wanna say UGK, but that's 2 of them, and then plus they from Port Arthur. They're not directly from Houston,
Okay.
but UGK, come on, man.
You, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow
I'll allow
you
it.
because they were a group.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
allow you
yeah.
to-
Yes, yes.
So they were one.
They were
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and
That is a
UGK
great-
up there.
That is a great
Yeah.
mountain. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Houston artists are killing. Do you feel like being from Houston has helped you in any way? Because the confidence is always there with Houston artists.
Absolutely.
I definitely think so. The just the culture of music that we have in Houston. You know, it's the city of Serb, Dirty Sprite,
Mhm.
some hot swangers,
H time.
candy paint, all of that.
Don't try.
I want to ask.
Don't.
Why do they call it H time? Because people always say like H time. I want to say it the right way, but what is it? It's a thing. They be like H time, and they even spell it like that.
You're messing it up.
What's H time?
It's not time.
It's not
It's
time.
definitely not time.
Can you put me on and teach me how to say it?
It's time.
Time. I just said time.
Nah, you didn't.
Okay, so H. Excuse me.
H time.
H time.
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 There you go.
Time.
Yes.
H time.
Yes.
Okay.
There
And
you
then
go.
is this how you throw it up?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Or is this loose? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Just
It's just, I want
You
to
don't
use
need the thumb.
the
This
thumb?
is like rock and roll.
The boom?
Yeah.
The thumb.
yeah. I got the grill. So
Don't do that.
okay.
You got the
But,
barbecue grill.
All right. So
it's just slang. I mean, it's just our delivery.
I got you. Okay. On one of your funniest records to me is the BIC record. The Bees is crazy.
Yeah.
And you talk about a number of things. You talk about busting out windows, ruining shoe collections. I want to know, what is it that men are doing to make women act crazy like this?
Until you do right by them. Until you do right by them. Nah, for real. Like, they just, golly, man. Just stop with the games already. Like, I say this all the time. I feel like women, we be ready. Like, that 25, 30, that gap between 25, 30, we be ready. We be ready to settle down, get married, have kids, establish our careers, all of that.
Right.
It take y'all a little bit longer. Majority.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones.
Well, no, you kind of got married at, what was you, 13?
13 months old.
Oh, well, see, that's what you're one of the real ones.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why though. I when I got with Melissa, you know in poker where you like, I'm all in. I was like, bro,
It's never gonna get no better
It
than this.
doesn't get better than this. I'm going to college. I don't want no problem.
Melissa.
I was, and it proved to be one of the best decisions I made.
Clearly.
Jesus, then Melissa. 1 and 2 in order.
See, I want my man to say that about me.
But let me ask you this though. So like, I just want to just go into the mind of because I've been trying to understand women to the best of my ability. So,
Right.
and so for women, if a guy does something stupid and you got to ruin his Jordans or just his shoe collection, like, how do you like? Is it just like again, even like you made me mad, you're in my feelings. I know how you care. I want you to experience what I'm experiencing.
It's more so like when we get to the point to where we picking items
Uh-huh.
to destroy. it's okay. It's directed like this.
Okay.
I cared about you this much,
Mm-hmm.
and you dogged me.
Mm.
I need you to feel that.
So let me
The
find what
same
you
way
care
you
about.
care about these tags and about this candy painted whip and about this. I'm finna.
Kev, I don't know if you see the video. She went to the video with the bat. She was like driving around in a green drop top on some dope rims
Candy paint.
and beat up a car with a bat. And then she realized that she was busting the windows. It was the wrong car. A white guy came out with some Birkenstocks like, bro. She was like, ah. It was the most hilarious
My
thing.
bad.
Oh,
True
snap.
story too, man.
True
I remember
story?
doing that. And I was like,
Oh, that was truthful?
oh my god.
She told us that she writes from a place of truth. So you really bust the windows out the wrong car?
All right, is this live? Talking too much.
So now do you have the energy to go bust the windows out the right car? Or you just
I'm not even in there. I don't even allow myself to get into that space anymore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would rather just dismiss the guy altogether, not even
Right.
use that type of energy anymore.
Mhm. Men are trash though.
We are.
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely
Men are. Like I be looking at myself and I'll be like, you trash.
Yeah.
I'm a better trash. Recyclable, compost.
Right.
But still trash. We
Yeah.
we just don't deserve women. That's really
That's
No.
probably.
black women. We don't deserve. Okay, I'm gonna say something.
I'm glad you know that,
I
too.
wasn't gonna say it.
Okay,
Go
don't talk to him,
ahead.
Kev.
Speak the truth, let him use you.
Terry Crews.
Oh yeah.
He upset me.
What?
Your family or anything?
Funny guy. No.
Okay.
So Gabrielle Union had his back.
Okay.
Okay, when he had his sexual harassment case, blah blah blah, she had his back, right? Yeah, somebody grabbed his balls at a party.
Oh.
Sorry.
Terry Crews. So she was saying, "Yo, you know, this treatment on America's Got Talent is trash. They're treating me wrong. They're this and that, blah blah blah." So they asked Terry Crews about it. He's like, "I've never seen nothing. I don't know what Gabrielle Union is talking about. For me, it's been the most diverse, and it's been this and that."
Oh, Terry.
All you had to
Terry.
say was, if it's not your experience, all you had to say was that hasn't been my experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I understand that could be that for Gabby.
Right.
But we don't be. Can you imagine
That's
if black
just-
women didn't
Man.
come to our aid like they do?
Bruh.
Can
And
you imagine
that would just be crazy. Hold on, this is a new thing that we do on the show. You're totally gonna like it. Here, Kev, I want you to grab this. I want you to have this. Okay, okay. Read that. Read those cards, Kev.
Acting.
Show the audience.
Sorry. Acting, YouTube content creator,
Uh-huh.
and stand-up.
And what do your 3 cards say?
Mine are singing,
Uh-huh.
writing,
Okay.
and live performance.
Okay, now what would you call those things that those are? Those are skills, right? And what did I just do with you guys? I shared them, right? Speaking of Skillshare, Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. With thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Now, Kev, you know I've been trying to build my own YouTube, trying to learn how to take pictures, editing, design. This is the go-to spot for all of it. Now, listen to this. Skillshare is a proud sponsor of Righteous and Ratchet. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/RR and get 2 free months of premium membership. That's 2 whole months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Get started and join today by heading to Skillshare.com/RR. That's Skillshare.com/RR.
I don't know how you're gonna keep this up. Today,
Last week I messed up on what I was like, I gotta think this.
you are in
I'm
your
blown
I
away.
have never seen
I
you do
love
this.
it. I love it.
All right.
Although I do disagree when you said these are skills. Some of these are gifts.
Yes.
People confuse skills, talents, and gifts all the time.
Please explain it.
Talk to us about
Oh, I
that.
thought you'd never ask. All right. So, gift, it's something that God gives you. He places it in you when you are created. It's something that no man nor woman can ever take from you. A skill is something that you practice at, you keep going till you get better at it. You start off so and then by the time you have, succeeded it, then you're like, voila, So
Okay.
that's like playing the piano.
Okay.
Playing the piano is a skill. You're taught that.
Okay.
A talent, I would say, is something like dance.
Okay.
There's different types. You can twerk. You can ballet.
Kevin did a lot of that in high school. Yes.
Right. You can ballet. There's certain things. I think that where a lot of people go wrong, they try to force a skill or a talent into the realm of a gift, and it doesn't work out. Like I won't say any names, but there's a particular singer that I feel like her gift is writing, incredible writer.
Okay.
But when she sings, it's like, please stop.
Oh. No, let someone else sing it, but what you wrote was amazing. But that voice is...
Yeah, it's like you cannot try to force God to give you something that He never gave you permission to have.
Well, how do you think, what do you think is the best way to identify your skill and what is your talent and different? Because I know that sometimes people want to do things.
I'm sorry, excuse me. A skill is an option, though. You choose what you want to learn and master.
And,
You know what I mean?
and a gift is just something you
You're
automatically
born
have.
with it. You just the only person that can take it away is
being
God.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
I've been funny my whole life.
Right.
I can learn the skill of stand-up comedy.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Funny.
But funny is what God gave you.
Funny
Oh,
is-
that's the gift.
Your
There's
gift
certain-
is in your tongue.
Yeah, my
Okay.
wife said this. This is something pretty idiot.
Oh.
Andrew Schultz said this. She was saying that stand-up comedy, and I think actually, I think there's a lot of credence to what you said. Stand-up comedy is actually the mastery of a micro set of skills, which
Yes.
is reading an audience,
Yes.
timing, stage
Absolutely.
presence, things like that.
Absolutely.
Like being funny. Me and Bill, you know, a lot of
Absolutely.
funny people who are not good at comedy.
Absolutely.
A lot of funny people who aren't stand-up comedians. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's why people like Steve Carell. He's very funny.
Yeah.
But he couldn't. He's like, I can't do stand-up.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
different skill.
That's a skill.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's
You
exactly.
you can't try
Right.
to redirect your gift. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like just stay there at it, and then everything will. Your gift will make room for you.
Gotcha.
So don't try to place yourself somewhere.
That's bars
I
right
want
there.
to talk a little bit about church. 'Cause
Okay.
You are churchy,
Yeah.
and
Hey.
that's your run.
Yeah.
That's your church run. So
Mhm.
tell us about your experience growing up in the Church of God in Christ.
Yes. First of all, I love the Lord. And He know I'm nasty. I'm working on it.
T-shirt.
Church.
I love the Lord, and He knows I'm nasty.
That's fine. Come on, that's fire. That's fire.
Yes. So I was born and raised in church. Well, not born, but raised in church. We had Sunday school, Bible study, choir rehearsal, vacation Bible school. Staying at the church for 3 o'clock service. Like we were in it.
Mm.
We had no choice. We were tired when we got home. My mama made sure that we knew God,
Mm.
and I'm so grateful for that because it's really been the main reason why I'm so successful and why everything is falling into place for me. I've been singing since I was 2.
What?
My
2?
Mm-hmm. I've been singing since I was 2 years old. My mama, the first song that she used to teach me and my sisters harmony was "End of the Road" by Boyz II Men, because that's
At 2 years old, you were doing that.
Yeah, she started teaching us at 2, and then by
I
by the
still
time
don't
we
understand
were-
how singers do harmony.
I'm so trash when it comes to trying.
skill.
It is
Is it a skill, so it's not a gift?
It's a skill. No,
Oh.
you're working your gift.
And that is a skill of the gift.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So
Okay.
how that this is just my own not riddle me this. What's the word? Indulge me.
Okay.
What are you doing when you're what is the skill of harmony? Like what are you telling yourself? Is it
You know how you
ear?
said, learning stand-up comedy is timing, studying the audience, stuff like
Mhm.
that. Okay, so you're working your brain when you do those things.
Okay.
When you're learning harmonies, you're putting a imprint in the memory of your brain,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have to hear the note an octave higher or lower.
So is it the same? So say this note is A flat. Are you in the A flat in the highest register or the next register down? Not the like A
Right.
flat, E
Yeah,
flat,
that's
C
actually
is
a
the
really good-
chord.
That's what you know a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
You know a little bit, yeah.
Little
You
music
mix it up a
theory.
little bit,
That's when
yeah.
I was trying to learn how to the piano. I was
Oh,
learning about
okay.
music theory. So like,
Yeah,
are you doing the chord like the E flat over the A, or are you doing the next A flat?
all of them.
Okay.
I mean, there's no rules in singing. That's why I feel like, no insult to anybody else's gift, but I feel like when God gives you the gift of song,
Mhm.
that's like one of the highest.
I believe that.
I
I
totally
agree with that.
100%.
Like,
Absolutely.
You trust me with this?
Mm.
Because you can tap into so many souls.
David, when he's a musician in the Bible,
Uh-huh.
Saul used to have like demons, and David would play the harp, and
Yeah.
Saul would calm down.
Yes.
Like you can think
And
about
that's the
how
song that turned into Paul later, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but you think about like how music, like there's certain songs you hear from, you remember when you heard them 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And that
Yes.
song will put you, and you could have not
They still-
sang that song in 20 years,
Yeah.
and you still know the lyrics.
Still-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hear certain songs and it'll take me, like I can like take me back to places that like memories,
Yeah,
just like this.
that's
Like when
exactly
you hear
what
ba
they
ba
do.
ba ba ba, you're like, oh, I love it.
Stevie Wonder said it best. He said, music is a world within itself with a language we all understand.
Come on.
That's
No
why
matter
musicians can tour. Like, so comedy
Yes,
is interesting
that's
enough.
exactly
We
why.
tour the world.
Mhm.
Jokes don't translate the same.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But my musician friends,
Yes.
they can go to Cologne, Germany,
Yeah.
Paris,
Yeah.
LA, and their song, it all
Yeah,
translates.
you have places where they don't even speak your
Don't even
language,
speak-
Think
but
of
they know your song.
Think about how they teach us our ABCs. I remember Kanye West said that one time. It's a
Yes.
song. A, B, C,
Yep.
D. That's a whole song.
Well, apparently that is not the Saul who turned into Paul.
Now, was it the Saul that turned the
That's
Paul?
what the right pack is saying. Different Saul.
But there was a Saul that turned into Paul, though,
There
right?
was.
And he was killing Christians, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is, must have been King
Missed
Saul.
that.
Yeah,
Better call Saul.
I be trying to, get up in
You
there.
watch that show?
Now I watched a couple episodes.
Oh,
I
okay.
could never really
I
get
only
into
watched it
it.
because I was missing Breaking Bad. Then I was just
I
like,
tried to watch the Breaking Bad
that
movie, and I
was
couldn't.
that show.
Was it Breaking Bad?
Movie.
There's
No.
a
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
called
Breaking
El
Bad
Camino.
movie. It's called El Camino. It's like a spin-off.
Oh well, Breaking Bad was. I love Breaking Bad.
it's one of the fifth.
I think it's the best show ever on
Have
television.
y'all seen Bad Boys? Definitely.
Bad Boys. We talked about this yesterday. Let's talk
Okay,
about that for a
never
second.
mind.
No, let's have a conversation.
You
Let's have.
pissed me off yesterday. I had just met him.
It was so cool. Without saying that, she was just like,
I had just
Why
met
you
him.
told he didn't like Bad
I didn't
Boys?
like Bad Boys because she was like, I was asked her favorite movies, and she said Bad Boys. But can we be honest?
That's why he didn't meet Will Smith. And I
Shut
did.
up. Okay.
You put that negativity into the end. Right?
No, it's not
Right.
negativity. I just didn't like. Okay, did you? I feel like I'm gonna lose this
What
argument
did
because
you
it's gonna
not
be too.
like about it?
Fat Martin. I can't get over Fat Martin. I just need to. I tried to watch it, but then I realized what my flaw was. This was my flaw.
Okay.
I wanted Bad Boys 1 and 2.
And I
And
told
they
you
are
that
older.
happened.
So I'm holding them to a criteria that is not even fair.
It was
So
1995, bro.
that's
I
when they
don't
were both
wanna
at the
make
height of their careers.
Yeah.
But that was such a
Yeah.
dope.
Martin was a bigger star at that time.
Exactly. So that's why that's why I be hating sequels and remakes and stuff and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
I think the storyline was great. It
It was the
showed.
best story of the three.
I think so too.
Easily.
It
was a
showed like
both
they
well-written
literally remained bad. They was bad boys for life,
Yes.
and it showed how they grew with it.
They did. I think I got to give it another.
Good job,
another
Martin,
go
though.
around.
You're in the minority here.
I know, and I ain't even gonna fight it. And usually, because people be thinking I be trying to just stand on it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should watch it again without the expectation and see if I feel different. So I'm gonna see.
Absolutely.
I want to ask you this question because
Okay.
on your record, Bag, right? You talk about getting to the money and not letting things distract you.
Yes.
How do you prevent yourself from being distracted? Because I get distracted all the time. So I want to learn how
Let
do
me
you do
tell
that?
you
Put
something.
me up on game, please.
It's laser focus is what I call it.
Mm.
Okay.
You imagine when you beam a laser, it goes one way
Yep.
in one direction.
Yep.
So I have to program my mind into knowing what the goal is here
Mhm.
and not letting anything beside it distract. So I just want to.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh.
that was the wrong camera.
Yeah, this.
No, she's fine.
Cause they're talking to me.
Got distracted.
I was like,
They was asking who was on camera, so she was like,
Oh, hilarious.
Okay, so don't do that again. Okay, so but I will say distractions are thick and heavy
mm-hmm.
in every way, shape, form, and fashion.
Mm.
I've fallen by the wayside a few times.
That's honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty.
That's
Transparency.
I definitely fell off, and I feel not pressured but responsible since I'm supposed to be the one sharing the experience and having to tap into the emotions in order to deliver to the people who go through them.
Yeah.
Like Best Thing.
Mhm.
Oh my God, so many people can relate to Best Thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Bag, the goal here is to get to the money and not get distracted, but distractions are real.
It's so, me and don't talk about this because I'm disciplined in a lot of things.
Yeah.
But like eating right and working out, it's the one where I'm just like,
Look, let me tell y'all something. Me and chicken, I didn't hide in him. I have a deep personal relationship with chicken, y'all. I cannot stop laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm the same way.
we are all
We're
one.
over here with you.
We're all
We're trying to find ways to figure it out. So, because I had two
Stop.
Popeye chicken sandwiches last week. I ain't proud of it.
What? You were supposed to be back
I know,
home.
but bro, they be calling me. No, literally, text me. What are you doing? Come and pick me up. They just pulled me out the grease.
Man, yeah, chicken is my weakness. I won't lie. Chicken is my weakness. And chocolate, guys.
Chocolate men or chocolate?
Chocolate man. I'm a sucker for dark skinned brothers.
So I want to ask you something. Me and Doe talk about this a lot too. Do you feel any like pressure? Oh, two questions.
Okay.
Do you feel any pressure or this feeling of like, me and Melissa, we have it's the poverty mindset. Like, I don't even know how you grew up with like money or without.
Yeah.
But do you feel like, man, as things are happening in your career, like, oh my God, like it's happening. You're almost like scared to walk in it because like you must feel like
But
that.
if your gift don't scare you, it ain't. If your dreams don't scare you, they ain't big enough.
Ooh, wait, say that again. You ain't gonna just walk and say that
If
one more
your
time.
dreams do not scare you, they aren't big enough.
That's a bar.
Because God wants us to have more than. He
Come
wants us
on.
to be plentiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
There's no cap on blessings.
No cap.
So I do, a lot of the times I get opportunities in my email and I be like, whoa.
Right?
And then I just got one recently actually, and I'm like, are y'all sure that they want me?
Man.
Like, y'all for real? And then,
Yes.
you know, and then I'll get nervous to walk into it because I'm like, well, what if I mess up? What if I hit a sour note? What if I'm on my period that day and I'm just not, you know, like I think about so many things that run through my head, and it's like God taps me on my shoulder like, hey, I put you here
Yes.
because I know what you're capable of.
Absolutely.
So often I find myself having to like just check myself, like I'm not gonna belittle my God because He wouldn't even put me there if it wasn't for
Come
me.
on.
You know what I mean?
Somebody about to be little by God. Come on.
Don't do that. It's very
Ooh.
disrespectful.
G-O-D.
Very
Come
disrespectful.
on.
How dare you? You playing with
Come
me.
on. Oh, Kev, before we go, I forgot I had to get that back to you, man. I know you ain't gave it to you. I know you didn't even text me about it. What are you gonna do with that? It's an honest question.
This
Bye.
money?
This money.
Ice cream.
Here's an honest question. How are you supposed to know what to do with your money? Very few of us are exposed to meaningful advice on how to manage our finances. Even fewer have the means to get professional financial guidance. Betterment is a platform that was built to do something radical, to give accessible financial advice that puts you first. If you're like most Americans, your money is probably sitting in a savings account, likely earning you next to nothing. Maybe you have an investment account that you're really not sure what to do with. Betterment can help you make sense of what to do with your money. Investing involves risk, but you don't have to know the ins and outs of the stock market to start saving more or start investing in your future. Betterment's technology will put your money to work, choosing the stocks and strategies that are right for you because we know you have other things to do. Betterment's platform can even provide guidance on what financial goals make sense for you. Give your money a new home with Betterment. Peace of mind included. Download the Betterment app today. That's BETTERMENT for the betterment of you.
Hey!
3 for 3.
You deserve an award for today's ad.
I love my job, man. I love the people I work with.
I
This
love
is
that.
You didn't mess up at all.
At all.
You
I'm
were just-
blown away.
You were
so
just
yes,
perfect.
but no, get back into that bag that you were just dropping some
That
jewels.
was so good.
And that's what I noticed about you. And I wanted to tell you this because I had met a rapper, and I won't say his name because I said it on the bonus episode, but I won't say his name. So I met a rapper, huge fan of him, and when I met him, it was just a less than. It wasn't the experience that I would have liked.
Yeah,
when I first met him. But this is the compliment that I want to give you. When I met you, I was already a fan of you. And it's always so dope when you meet somebody that you're a fan of and they exceed your expectation of them. And you
thank
did that for me
you.
yesterday. Like, just seeing you and that just your energy, and I wanted to just congratulate you on that, that you have that, because that's how I think you build like that fan base that, sticks with you forever. So like, I was already a fan of yours, but then when I met you, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's even doper in person. So that's definitely a good thing. Oh, yeah, for sure. So where do you see yourself going in 5 years? Like in 5 years,
What
where
are
do
the
you
dreams
think?
you're scared of?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Man, you know what? I'm just, at this point right now, I'm learning to embrace the opportunities, even though they scare me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna dive into it, man. I would rather dive into it afraid than to let my fear keep me from going for it.
Sometimes you got to do it afraid.
Yeah.
You said that the other day, Kev.
It's like
Yeah.
so many gems.
You are dropping
You
knowledge.
Go into it, cause then you're gonna live with that regret, like, what I should have did. Why didn't I do that? Or, I wonder what would have happened if I would have ever just went for it. I don't want that.
Yep.
I don't want that. I just turned 30. I'm on a
Happy
time clock.
birthday.
Oh, yeah. I would have said 23 easily in my mind. You look very young. Aging great.
Nah, I got stuff to do. I have a lot to accomplish before I turn 35.
And that's, I always think about that. I watch like LeBron James or basketball players, like they are in high school watching people in the NBA,
Yeah.
right? And then 5 years they're in the NBA,
Yeah.
right? And then, oh my God, that's Kobe.
Yeah.
But then you better guard him or he's
Right.
going to dunk him. You know what I mean? So you don't have time to be in
Yeah.
awe of these people. You got to go at them.
I had to stop
Absolutely.
doing that because I would freaking sorry about yesterday. I was
no, you good.
completely starstruck when I met them. All of that went out the window. Okay,
She literally jumped into his
I
arm.
jumped on him like a baby. I was like, "All right, now you be cool." And then I saw him. I forgot about all of that. So I'm trying to remember. I'm in this industry with those people that I'm in awe of now.
Yeah.
So I have to act accordingly.
And you got the gift they got.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, this is what I be telling people,
Yeah.
and I tell myself too.
Yeah.
You have to have a certain amount of cockiness within yourself,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Like when I get on that stage, like could be a monster before me and a monster after me. But when I'm on there, I'm gonna get mine too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here like
real.
Tony Baker, like me, Tony, and Tahir Double, we like all talk about our fears. I was on tour with Tony Baker.
Love Tony, man.
This dude, I would be watching him and I'm like, this dude is.
Oh,
Like,
Every time he gets on
He
stage.
went on
What?
after me at Tahir's show this weekend. I was like, I'm low-key glad he's headlining. Because he's hard to follow.
Absolutely.
But at the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time, he raised my level.
Yeah.
And then he come on stage like, Kev, you be doing work. And to hear the same thing, like, you know, so but we gotta give it too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I gotta get mine too. Like, you might get 30, but I'm gonna get 28 and 10.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You know what I
that's
mean?
some
So,
change. It's cool. It's better to surround yourself with the people who set the bar high anyway.
yeah.
I don't want to be in a clique of people where I'm the highest in the room.
Absolutely.
I want all of us to either be working at the same goal or
Yeah.
y'all already there and I'm trying to catch up. I don't want to be the one that's got it all.
That's why I
and
like
people don't.
I have friends who are killing it
Yeah.
in comparison to me.
Yeah.
Like Issa right now. I mean, we're not great friends.
Love
her.
her.
But bro, like watching her, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Like it gives you something. I totally agree. It gives you something to aspire to.
Yeah.
Like, she's on build. She released a trailer for
Issa
2
on
different
it.
movies.
She just opened up. She has a record label
A
now.
record label. She had a coffee
What?
shop.
I seen that. I just seen this the sneak peek for the new season of Insecure. I'm like, it looks fire.
Yeah.
Yvonne them.
Bruh.
We went to Yvonne's house to shoot Dear Kev, and when I tell you, I almost threw up. This girl's house was insane,
Wow.
and it's not a jealousy. It's just
Right.
like it's
There's
more
so much
inspiring
money
to
to
me.
Exactly.
be made.
Bruh.
And then
Yeah.
you just see the synergy happening because like you worked with Issa Rae back in the day. And then you got, Yvonne, and then Yvonne's working with our good friend Chinadu. Like you just see everybody work. So then when
Yeah.
you click up with people and then everybody starts eating, it's just a beautiful
I'm
thing.
Yeah,
listening to you. And I
man.
don't know if an ad's coming or you're just.
No,
talking.
the ads are
I
done.
can't trust you. I'm just
Nah,
like,
that's
what is
knowledge
it?
for real. Especially
real
me
though.
and my friends, because we all have goals. We know what
Right.
we want. Like I try to use my platform to bring on my friends with me
Mhm.
sometimes. Now, granted, everybody ain't meant to go with you.
That is a
Listen.
fact.
I've learned that already because I've already lost some friends in this.
Okay, can
And I
you
ain't
talk
even
about
been
that?
famous that
Can you
long.
talk about what that's like?
Man.
What's
Because
that
it is-
feeling? That's a tough feeling.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It just hurt because you have these people and you know that they gonna ride and they ain't going nowhere. And then when it happens, it's like, man, what are you doing? This is me.
Mhm.
This is me right here, right now. You starting to see what these other people see.
Right.
I'm not a celebrity to you. You're supposed
Right.
to be my, But listen, if I have to choose,
Bruh. I gotta make that decision.
I gotta go. I love you to death, and I wish you the best.
Right, and I can love you from over here.
Listen, you're not gonna stop my bag,
Uh-huh.
my dreams, this generational wealth I'm about
Come
to set
on.
for my son.
Come on.
Nothing is gonna get in the way of that. Now, I would like for you to stay. However, that exit is right there if you want to go.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this, because speaking about your son, I remember one of the dopest videos on your page is the one when you're talking to your son about your album dropping. How is he how is he seeing his mom how is that happening? Like how's that for him?
He went through stages actually. He had a spell where he was just like, "Mommy, you gotta leave again." He's still kind of like this time now. I'm about to be gone. I'm leaving for tour right after this actually. He was like, yeah, it's just a promo HBCU promo tour.
Oh, okay.
It
You know,
doesn't start
HBCU's
till
over here. That's
right.
fine.
It don't start till a couple of more days. But he was just like, sometimes he'll be like, "Mommy, you gotta go. I want to go this time." I remember the last time when I came for BET Experience, I actually brought him with me.
Nice.
Yeah, I took him to let him experience that. He was feeling the cameras, but it was like, "Okay, Mommy,
Yeah.
Right.
that's enough. Wrap it up." So he'll share me for a moment,
Mhm.
but he always reminds me like, "Hey, I'm here.
Facts.
I'm over here. They can love you, that's cool, but come on back home. Like, he think he my man. And he be at school. Oh, first of all, his whole entire elementary knows who I am.
Oh, no, that's gotta be crazy.
Oh my God. He goes, my mommy got 1.6 million followers, and she got a bunch of followers on YouTube, and her videos is at 6 point. Like, he tells it. My mom's a celebrity. Like, he just talk about me. He's proud, but he also is very territorial at the same time.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
My youngest gives me leaving again, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
make you feel bad.
I'm like, bro,
I'm doing
you
this
don't
for
give
us.
it yourself. No, you
Yeah.
do this for you, Jack.
Yeah, he's supportive and selfish at the same time.
And let me ask you this, one quick question. Because I know Houston is known for food. They have some really, really good food.
Listen,
What's some of the good spots to eat? Are you into seafood at all?
What?
You into seafood? This
Did
is gonna
you
be
say?
good.
You heard him?
You into seafood?
Seafood is my absolute favorite.
Okay, we got a game that we want to play with you real
Okay,
quick, and then
let's do it.
we'll get about it. But I want to know, what is the best seafood spot to eat at in Houston?
Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair.
Mount Rushmore.
I can't.
Because I know Papa Do's is lit, but somebody took me to a...
Papa Do's is over.
Ooh.
Papa Do's is great.
What?
It's
it's
They overrated.
Yeah.
So-
So Papa Do's is expensive too, man.
Oh.
They high as hell.
It's
But them bacon wrap shrimp.
yeah, it's good.
It's something
I know.
different.
They
So
know.
we have this game that we play on this show called One Gotta Go. And basically, on the One Gotta Go, you gotta take one of these seafood items and you can never eat it again. And the 4 that we have is crab,
Oh.
shrimp,
Oh.
fish, or lobster.
This is all fish.
All fish. So all fish.
I'll start first with
Okay. So this is how the game goes. So basically, you tell us the one that you're gonna stay first, the one you feel strongest about that you're gonna keep. You say that one first, and then you let us know at the end which one you're gonna eliminate.
Okay.
Okay. So Kev, go ahead, go first. Which one are you keeping
I think I
first?
keep fish first, just
Fish.
because it has so many forms.
Okay.
Salmon, I've been eating salmon crazy since I've been eating
Catfish.
right. Fried catfish
Mhm.
is the best.
Okay.
Sushi. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Okay.
just like there's so many going fishing.
You can get goldfish crackers. Okay.
So fish is number one for me,
Fish
guys.
number 1 for you. Okay. What's your first one that you'll keep of the 4?
Crabs.
Off the first. Crab legs.
I
is
saw
it-
this tweet that said, "Man, I wonder if crabs know how good their legs are."
So crab is just first.
Fire.
Crabs is, I can't let them go.
So it's just off the rib is just crab legs first, and I think first for me would be crab as well, because I love crab legs. They got like the crab spots. I don't know if they do it out in Houston, but they put it like all in a bag. It's like potatoes,
Oh yeah, do you
sausage,
shake
corn.
that joint up? Yep.
Ooh, the little pepper. So I'm definitely going crab first. Now we'll go back this way. The second one that I could not lose would have to be shrimp. Just because shrimp is just too fire. You can put shrimp on salads.
Man.
You can do deep fried shrimp. You can do popcorn shrimp. You can do bacon wrapped
You
shrimp.
sound like
Yeah.
Bubba Gump.
You know what I'm saying? Shrimp fondue, like, you know what I'm saying?
Shrimp.
Shrimp is just, one of the best things in the world to
Yeah.
me. So I'm going shrimp. What's the second one that you keep it?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
And I'll keep crab second.
Crab second.
So for me, the 2 left is lobster and shrimp.
Okay, so lobster shrimp you have left, and then you have
Fish.
fish
Fish
and
and
lobster,
lobster.
and I have lobster and fish as well. Okay.
So
Ooh, this is gonna be hard. Okay.
you got. I hate to do this.
Uh-oh, don't you bet. Kel, I come over
hate to
there
do
and
this.
punch you in the back of your...
I'm keeping lobster. Shrimp can go.
You getting rid of shrimp?
And I'm gonna tell you
How?
why.
Ooh,
Because
that just-
How?
there's one differentiating factor.
That hurt.
The black line.
Ah,
Shrimp is the only thing. You see the black line, and I'm just like,
Take it out.
Take it out.
But I've already saw it.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. I saw it. I know it's there. You take it out. It's gone now, but it was there.
So just the fact...
And then the fried shrimp, you don't know. Is there the black line? I don't know. Could be not. Lobster,
Strong fact.
their claws, surf and turf,
You get rid of shrimp.
I just the black
Wow.
line.
That's
No bacon wrapped shrimp anymore.
Making like black line.
no,
Just making like black line.
no scampi,
No scampi. No shrimp pasta.
Bro,
Shrimp fettuccine.
you different, Kevin.
Alright, so you get rid of okay, so
Sorry, shrimp.
which one? So you have lobster and fish. Which
Yeah,
one are you
I'm gonna
doing?
have to get rid of the lobster. I know that's a big step, but sometimes
So no surf and turf and no lobster tails?
sometimes lobsters be hit and miss with me.
That is
Sometimes
true,
they
though.
be rubbery. They don't be right there over. Cause you gotta cook a lobster to perfection.
I got some lobster at Sizzler and it was trash.
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta
like,
cook a lobster to perfection. It's just simply because of the hit and miss. Fish,
Sizzler.
I won't let go. I won't let go of fish because it's too many varieties.
Too many varieties.
So lobster gotta get it.
okay.
Gotta go.
And okay, I got fish and lobster as well. Let me give the pros for both. Fish I love because salmon is great.
Salmon.
It's seasoned. It's I eat the skin too. Am I the only person that eats the skin on salmon?
You are.
Oh, fish?
Yes.
Oh, I eat the skin
Come
ass
on
up.
now.
I love skin.
You don't be leaving their skin on the plate, but then
Yeah.
you don't finish it?
I love the skin.
Let me go in.
It's like the crunchy. It's the crunchy
I
part.
love it. I feel like all the flavors in there, so I like that. And lobster just makes me feel accomplished when I eat it. I don't know why. When I dip it in butter, I'm like, yeah. Understands me? I'm gonna pay for it. It just makes me feel like I did something. And because that makes me feel like I did something, that trumps fish for me. So
Yeah.
You don't
I want to feel
dignified
like a
eating
don when I'm eating.
That's
Nah.
tough. That was a tough question. Though,
That was a
for you,
tough one,
because we
but
have a
no.
lot of good food. We got turkey leg hub. We got Tim. We got wings.
Mm.
We got crab queens. Quay, that's my boy. We got
Mm.
juicy crab. There's
Juicy.
way too many.
Oh, she never got to answer the question.
What?
That was the question you asked her, and then you asked.
Oh
another
yeah,
question.
yeah. I was like, let's
Yeah.
tell me some breakfast. I can't tell you nothing.
I couldn't choose.
But
But,
again, who is
however,
Tim?
if y'all was gonna come to the city, I would have y'all go to turkey
I'm
leg
in
hut.
Houston a weekend this
Okay.
time, and I'm
Turkey leg hut.
I'm gonna go to Turkey.
I'm
Leg
gonna
Hut.
Tell them Anaya sent you.
Before we
Those
let
my
you go,
people.
I'm gonna put this as the cold open. So Joshy, put this at the beginning because nobody's even heard you sing.
Oh, yes.
If they have not heard you, I want this episode to start off with you. If you feel up to it,
Of course,
kinda
what y'all
put
want to hear.
So me and Doughboy always have gospel singing competitions. We're not gonna bore you with that because we're both trash.
I would love to hear y'all sing.
Oh, wait, you ain't said nothing but a word.
Oh, look at him.
Here we go.
Mr. Opportunity over here.
Go.
No, I'm trying to because you're the superstar. I know that I'll lose and I'll make myself look dumb, but we know you can sing for real. So what do we want
I
her
would
to
love
sing?
a gospel song.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I have a request?
Sure.
His eyes on the
As
sparrows.
long as it's in my range.
His eyes on the sparrows.
Is that out of the range? His eyes on the sparrows?
Wait.
I sing because I'm high. Okay, that's
How
But-
did that song start? I don't remember.
I think that's how stuff is done.
You know what's crazy too? That used to be the song my mama used to make me get up in front of church and sing all the time.
Your brain has put a block in it.
And I don't remember it. I think I think you're right.
Well,
My brain
whatever
is
gospel song you feel
Whatever you
up
feel
to,
led.
we with it.
Okay, let me spit the gum out.
For the Lord.
Okay. Jesus, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Jesus, I'll never forget how you set me free. Jesus, I'll never forget how you brought me out. Jesus, I'll never forget. No, never.
I have heard that song 8 million times.
Oh.
I've never heard it sang like that.
Wow.
Thank you.
I've always.
That girl can sing.
You.
Thank you.
Wow.
So here's what you're gonna do.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna go and find Anaya on YouTube.
You are.
And Instagram. If you don't already know about her,
Yeah.
you're gonna listen to her music. It is amazing. You're gonna follow her on
Thanks,
Instagram.
guys.
She is funny. You're gonna go see her when she comes to your town. I'm gonna pull up to your city. I'm gonna punch you in the face. You
No
understand me?
violence.
We're gonna support her, or you're gonna have to watch her blow up, and you could have been on. You
Yeah,
could
I
have been
should have
on.
went to her show and Cabo and
You know?
told me.
Listen,
Come
go
on.
to her
Listen to
show.
these guys now.
Come
Man,
on.
you know we
Listen
ain't
to-
never put you
You
on.
know.
Nobody ain't worth being put on.
Exactly. You already know that.
So please check Anaya out. She is amazing.
Where can they
Follow
find
her.
you? Plug all your socials. Let them know where they can
Yes,
go.
it's the same name on everything. On Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Inayah _Lamis. That's INAYAH_LAMIS. Hey.
Thank
Y'all
you.
have been great. Thank
Yes.
y'all, Right Path, for tuning in.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all later this
We'll
week.
see y'all.
Other people will see y'all next Wednesday.
Woo.
God
Peace
bless
out.
you. God keep you. We'll
Love
see
you
out
guys.
in the
Thank
next
y'all.
picture.
Mwah.
Oh, that was
Peace
amazing.
out.
You really
Oh.
sang for
Aw.
real.
That was great.
That was amazing.
Oh, this was a great episode. This might be my favorite episode.
Absolutely.
We're a year in.
Just
Oh,
inhale
yeah.
What's
out.
up? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a year in.
All right, y'all. We got to go. God bless y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Oh.
Thank you.